Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am the CHALL. Signing number 3 is today Chall Chats, DRFC transfers. Welcome to Rovers, Jamie Sterry. Ladies and gentlemen, are we going for promotion or are we going for some kind of title charge here? Because this, if we can get this guy fit, if we can keep this guy fit, we could have a great player on our hands right now. Now, Jamie Sterry is Hartlepool United's right back. He's a decent defender, gets forward quite well, quite attack-minded at times, good crosser of the ball. He's just got all the qualities needed. And then reunited, and that's even acknowledging the fact that he's going to reunite with Luke Molyneux on the right-hand side. That connection already is going to be just crucial to the way McCann wants to play. Now, before we get started, make sure you do like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell to next YouTube video. And for now, guys, let's get straight into this one. By the way, I am doing a video at the end of the transfer window which will sum up the thoughts of many people on each signing that we make. So every signing that we make, there'll be a video about that signing from people that have watched him previously. So for Jamie Sterry, for example, I'm going to get in touch with Newcastle fans that have watched academy matches, get in touch with Hartlepool fans. For Richard Wood, Rotherham fans, obviously for Ian Lawler, Dundee, obviously speak to some of our fans as well, because of course Ian Lawler is a former Rovers player in the past. So for now, guys, let's talk about Jamie Sterry, starting off, as always, with the club statement, and it states as follows. Doncaster Rovers are delighted to confirm the signing of right-back Jamie Sterry on a 2-year deal. The 27-year-old joins the club after leaving Hartlepool, where he spent 2.5 years making 102 appearances. He said, "I'm delighted to get it done, especially after speaking to the gaffer. Knowing a lot about the club, playing here a few times, I'm absolutely over the moon. I had a lot of conversations with different clubs, but this one felt right with me after speaking with the manager. I know how big the club is and the ambition is for the club to get promoted." Now, Sterry came through the ranks at Newcastle United and signed professional terms as a 19-year-old. He made 8 senior appearances for the Magpies and enjoyed loan spells with Coventry City and Crewe Alexandra during his time at St James's Park. He becomes the 3rd Rovers signing following the summer, following the arrivals of Ian Lawler and Richard Wood. Now, manager Grant McCann has said, "It's a really good signing for us. I've been a fan for many years now, probably rolling back to when he was at Newcastle and when we played their under-21s in the EFL Trophy when I was here. He's a good character, a really good player, his physical abilities and the way he wants to get forward." Now, looking at his stats this season, 2 goals and 1 assist in 26 for a relegated Hartlepool. 50% of those 26 appearances in League 2 this season in the starting 11, 46% minutes and 6% goal participation. Now, we look a bit more in depth into his stats, into his previous stats in previous seasons. Let's look at the season before, where he scored 2 goals in 37 appearances. Looking at it a bit more detailed about the 2021-2022 season. 1.3 points per game, 3 assists. He got booked a few times. He played just over, nearly 1,600 minutes, well over 1,500 minutes, specifically 1,589 minutes, which is the goal per game, minutes per goal stat. In terms of overall minutes on the pitch, it was over 3,000 minutes that season. Now, if we go back to the 2022-2023 season, yes, Hartlepool were relegated. Now, if you look here, minutes per goal, over 950, just over 1,900 minutes per game, 1 assist, 2 goals, 26 appearances, of course, 50% of them starting 11, and a points per game of 1.08 for the relegated Hartlepool side. Now then, my thoughts on Jamie Sterry. He's a very experienced player. As Grant McCann himself said, he knows the guy. He's managed us against him before when he was part of the Newcastle Academy. And we've got ourselves here a bit of Football League pedigree on this right-hand side. And it was crucial, whether, Charlie Seaman signs a new deal or not, it was absolutely crucial to get an experienced right-back, that man who's going to take the number 2 shirt. And I think looking at the signings so far, I think it's pretty clear about shirt numbers for at least 2 of the signings that we've made. I think it's pretty clear on the face of it, especially if the Lewis Jones deal goes through as McCann hopes it to, and the Ben Bottomley deal as well, that Ian Lawler's probably going to take number 1 and Jamie Sterry's more than likely going to take the number 2 shirt. So Jamie Sterry looking likely, in my opinion, to be the number 2 shirt of the day. And like I said, I think the overall message here is if we can keep this guy fit, we've got a very nice, experienced player on our hands. Someone who's got a good attacking mind, good defensive mind as a fullback. Can come forward quite well. He's got great cross on him. He can get involved in the link-up play quite well as well. Obviously, Hartlepool this season, it was a bit difficult to try and get the best out of him with, with the season that they had overall. Yes, John Askey kind of, rescued them for a period of time, but it just wasn't meant to be with what happened at the beginning of the season under Paul Hartley and, of course, Keith Curl with that little bit of spell and then him leaving. So, I feel like Hartlepool were kind of doomed a bit, but I think John Askey did give them hope towards the end of the season. But I think Jamie Sterry for me is a good signing. I think it's a decent signing. The name itself, I think some people might not see the name as an outstanding name. But I think what you've got here, especially if you can keep him fit, and I think this is why it's another, again, I mentioned this a lot, smart signing. It's the 3rd smart signing of the season already. The thing about Jamie is he is an experienced name. If you can keep him fit, he's great. And you've got someone here who the manager has managed against in the previous season when he was Newcastle Academy and he was managing us, Grant McCann, the first time round. And you've got someone here who's got that pedigree about him, who's had experiences in certain divisions in the past. And as a 27-year-old, you've got someone here who's approaching his prime and someone who can deliver something for us. So and it's vitally important, whether it's Charlie Seaman or someone else, to have that young right back behind him. Whether you sign Charlie Seaman on a new contract, whether you bring in someone like Connor Barrett from AFC Fylde maybe as a young right back, or you loan someone in to compete with Jamie Sterry. So you've got plenty of potential room there. But the signing itself, I've got no fault with it. Jamie, welcome to the club. Welcome our number 2. Jamie Sterry's our number 2. He's faster than me. He's faster than you. He ate Chef Wednesday in Rotherham 2. Jamie Sterry's our number 2. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. I'm the CHALL. Ta-ra for now.